everyone, welcome back to my channel. So normally I start off the new year with a huge handbag collection video, but I haven't had the time to film that yet, as I do have a lot of handbags and that video does take a very long time to film. I thought I would actually bring you guys a different type of collection video, and that is going to be my Louis Vuitton collection. Now I thought this would be fun to film because I did add three Louis Vuitton pieces into my collection last year, which means my collection has practically doubled because I really didn't have that many pieces to begin with. Louis Vuitton is one of those brands that I do like and enjoy, but I don't buy from them very often. This has to do with like a combination of their price increases and the fact that it's just really hard for me to find pieces from the brand that are really truly my style. Let me know in the comment section down below which piece out of my collection is your favorite and what you think of the brand Louis Vuitton in general. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first piece is obviously going to be my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. This is a bag that I get asked about still to this day very often because it is a limited edition print. This is from the 2017 Tahitian collection and it is the Neverfull MM. It's got a pink lining, which totally looks gray right now because I just use this bag so much. I'm currently using it for work, so that is why it is very messy. But yeah, this is a collection that I just absolutely adore from Louis Vuitton, as you will be able to see in this video as I have a few pieces from it. I love the Adami Azur print a lot, but then when you add like the pink design to it, I just think it is so gorgeous. I did actually have a Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM before. That was like one of my first luxury pieces that I ever got, but I ended up selling that one after I got this one because I really didn't need two, and obviously I like this one a lot more. I ended up buying this one secondhand. It was in really used condition, but I figured that these bags are really truly durable and they will stand the test of time. I think eventually I will want to get these straps redone or replaced because I think Louis Vuitton does offer that service, but I'm gonna wait until it gets like super bad and then I will go ahead and try and replace that. I did also want to mention that mine didn't come with a pouch, so I did end up keeping the little pouch that came with my old Neverfull, and that is why it is a normal print. So I guess technically this counts as another piece as well because I do use this separately as well as together with the Neverfull. It can attach to the Neverfull via this hook, and then there's also a hook in the bag, but I just usually let it hang loose. Oh my gosh, it is so dirty. This is one of the things that I always have with me when I'm going to work because it has my money and my checks and all of the work bills I have to pay. So yeah, it's pretty grody right now. While we are talking about this bag, I pulled this out of it. This is actually my only mini pochette that I own. It's in the exact same print. I wanted a mini pochette for a long time. I think that they're very useful. I mean, you can't fit a whole lot in here, but I have found that when I am carrying something the size of a Neverfull, I like to put my essentials in here, like my lipstick, my oil blotting sheets, and my little card case. So that way when I do have to pop out to the store or run into somewhere, I don't have to bring my entire bag with me. I can leave that in the car locked up, and then I will just bring this little guy with me. And because I have attached the other side of the chain to this little ring, it kind of makes like a small mini purse, which I just think is so cute. If you ever want to try the micro bag style without having to buy, you know, one of those really expensive micro bags, I think that the Louis Vuitton mini pochette is such a great alternative. It's also really cool how every season they bring out like limited edition prints like this. My mom is absolutely obsessed with mini pochettes. I think she has like 5 or 6 in her collection. But yeah, just a really great piece overall, and definitely one of the pieces that I do still recommend from Louis Vuitton. Now my next piece is my Speedy 30. This actually also holds another one of the pieces that I have from Louis Vuitton, which is this luggage tag that I got for Christmas from my essay last year. It does have my name engraved onto it, so I love that so much. This is another piece that I bought secondhand. I think I got this from the Real. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't use this bag very often, but I still have it in my collection because I love the limited edition print. I just don't think that you can get it very often anymore, so I thought that this would be worth keeping in my collection. The Louis Vuitton Speedy is also a very classic bag, so I do seeing it being one of those bags where if you keep it for a long time, it really won't lose its value that much and it'll always stay relevant. Now the reason why I'm also keeping this bag is because when I have the baby, I have a feeling that I'm going to be having to carry bigger bags with me more often, and I just don't have a ton of big bags, so I might be getting more use out of this, but who knows? If I don't, I might end up selling it one day, but for now I just really like having this really classic piece in my collection. The other thing I did want to mention is that I do have a bag organizer and a base shaper at the bottom, so that is why it is sturdy like this. I don't like the look of Speedies where they kind of droop or sag on the bottom. I just think it's not very flattering, so that is why I do have a base insert in here. It's just made out of a faux leather, I believe, but yeah, it helps the bag keep its shape along with the organizer that I have in there, so I will link both of those down below for you guys if you are interested. And with everything in this video, I will try to leave a couple of links to where you can purchase these items secondhand in case you are interested. Alright, next let's talk about a purchase that I did make in 2021, and that is going to be my Louis Vuitton Papillon BB bag. Now this came out in the summer collection, I believe, and this collection was just to die for. There were so many cute things. My mom actually ended up getting a Neverfull as well, which I unboxed on my channel. I'll leave a link to that below if you are interested in seeing that very, very cute bag. Now, the reason why I got this one is because I was super into like the 90s style in 2021, so I thought that this was really, really reminiscent of it, and plus, just look how freaking cute the shape of this bag is. A lot of people say it looks like a mini gym bag, and surprisingly, it can actually hold a lot more than you think, especially compared to the other mini bags out there. I mean, I can definitely carry more in this bag than any of my mini Chanel bags. It's just a good shape, I think, to fit a lot of stuff inside. There also is a little strap that comes with it. That's one of these like thicker nylon straps. It goes really well with the bag, and I think it gives it more of that like gym vibe. And then it also does come with this like mini coin pouch as well. I don't really use this one, but I have used it for AirPods a couple of different times when I do want to put something in there. You actually can just hook it up to the strap, and then you hook the strap onto here. I also was dressing like pretty casually during the summer, so I feel like this went really well with a lot of my like shorts outfits and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that I bought this. It is a little bit trendier, but the Papillon BB bag is something that Louis Vuitton brings back a lot, like year after year, so I do think that this is one of the more classic styles of the brand. It also wasn't like too crazy expensive for being a leather bag. Louis Vuitton now can get up to like the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 range for the leather products, but this one was still at a decent price point at around 2,000 something, I believe. I believe that I will use it a lot for summers and springs to come. Alright, so let's talk about two of my oldies but goodies. So the first is going to be my Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet. I actually don't use this wallet that much, but I have a special place in my heart for it because of the really beautiful vernis or patent leather. And of course the color is Rose Ballerine, which is just one of my favorite Louis Vuitton colors of all time. I don't think they make it very often anymore, or maybe not even at all, but I just think that this is one of the best colors or like best shades of pink that Louis Vuitton has ever done. One of the reasons why I love this wallet so much is because it is very compact. It is tiny, but then when you unfold it, it actually unfolds to like practically a full-size wallet. I mean, you can carry like large bills in here, so this actually makes like the perfect travel wallet. I didn't bring it with me to London this time because I really didn't carry any cash with me, but when I do bring it to more cash-based countries like Thailand and Japan, I like to, have this on hand with me to carry that cash. It's got a lot of credit card slots as well. I've had this for a couple of years now, and there is a little bit of wear on it. I think that there is some indenting from the zipper and from maybe the buttons or coins. I'm not sure. You can see it here. But overall, the condition is pretty good, especially for, you know, how I use it. And oh, I think there's actually coins in here. Yeah, I have a couple of different kinds of coins from different countries, which is fun. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the vernis leather has worn pretty well also. There is a little bit of like small marks. I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see it on camera, but I think that just comes with patent leather. Patent leather is deceivingly hard to care for, I believe, because once you get the little marks on it, it really doesn't come off. This actually goes with my next thing that I'm going to show you, which is my Alma BB. I actually recently talked about this in a Hermes video where I unboxed my mom's Hermes Bolide in the 25 size, and I compared it to this bag right here. This is one of my first luxury bags. I bought it secondhand off of Yugi's Closet for a really good price. It didn't come with everything. For example, it didn't come with like the little lock, and there were a few marks on the patent leather as well, but honestly they're so minor that you really can't see it, and it's in really great condition. I used to use this bag a lot, and that is why it is also a little bit more dirty as well on the inside. Sorry, I just have like stuff in here. But I found that I haven't really used it recently all that often because I just have so many bags that I don't really reach for this one anymore. But it's still one of those bags that I really enjoy when I do use it. It can hold surprisingly a lot of stuff for like how small it is, and I just think it's a really great, useful everyday bag. The Alma BB is just one of those bags that is at a great price point for luxury, and if you like this style, I definitely will say go for it, especially if you do like the canvas ones as well, because they are a little bit cheaper than the leather ones, and they do come in so many different colors as well. So yeah, an oldie but definitely a classic in my opinion, and I do highly recommend this bag whenever I am talking about starter or beginner luxury. Alright, now the last two items I have actually recently talked about, so I won't spend too long on them, but it's funny because they were both my worst and best purchases of 2021. So this was actually in the worst purchases of 2021 video, not because I don't love them, but because I have yet to wear them. It's only been like a week since that video, so I still haven't worn them yet, but I do plan to now definitely wear them in the spring and summer. When I made that video, actually a few people messaged and then commented on that video as well, saying that they do have this either exact shoe or shoes like this, and they were saying that it's very easy to clean, so that gives me a little bit of hope. So I definitely do think that, especially now with the baby coming, I'm going to want to wear flat shoes or sneakers more often, so I will definitely try to wear these. The reason why I bought them is because I just fell in love with the overall aesthetic of it. I mean, it's really my style to a T. They were just so freaking expensive that I really, I think it makes me nervous every time I do try to wear them outside for how expensive they were for a sneaker, which I normally don't condone. Like, I wouldn't spend so much on a sneaker, but I do think that these are very unique, and they're not going to come out with anything like this ever again, I believe. So yeah, that's why I bought them. Hopefully I will get some more use out of them this year to help justify, you know, the purchase. But if not, I don't think that these would be hard to sell either, but we'll see what happens next year. And alright, the very last thing that I have to share with you is my Louis Vuitton Capucines BB. This is the newest addition to my collection, well, to my Louis Vuitton collection at least, and I just love this bag so much. I brought it with me to London, and I'm very glad that I did because it was able to hold every single thing that I needed, and it's such a beautiful and elegant bag. It was so easy to use. I actually did end up using the strap that came with it. It's a thicker, chunkier strap, and I found that this is actually very easy to use crossbody, and it was very comfortable wearing it crossbody. But when I did try to wear it on the shoulder, it slipped off my shoulder a lot, especially with the jacket that I was wearing. So I also did bring this, which is a little gold chain from my Vivienne Westwood bag, and I think that it goes really well. It is a lot daintier and skinnier, so if you do wear it for a long amount of time, especially with something thinner, this could hurt your shoulder. But because I was wearing like a thick jacket pocket most of the time. I really didn't notice that at all. So yeah, fun tip for you guys if you are looking to get the Capucines BB. I think that something like this definitely goes well with it. I also do really like carrying it like this rather than with the flap tucked in, because I think that this looks way cuter than just the LV logo. I do both. Like if I stuff my bag to the brim and I really need to close it, then I will tuck the flap into its proper like thing right here. But if I don't have like a ton of stuff, then I like to carry it this way. The reason why you can't carry like a bunch of stuff and still do this is because the flap like won't fold all the way over if you do have too much in it. But yeah, I just think that this bag can carry so much. The fact that I was able to use it for travel with all of the things that I have to bring with me for travel just really solidified the usefulness of this bag in my mind and in my collection. So I'm very happy that I finally added it. This is a limited edition, I believe from spring 2021. It's got this like scrunchy handle and that thicker strap like I was showing you, but they bring out these kinds of like limited edition bags every single year, I believe, and they just get cuter and cuter every year. So I'm really happy that I was finally able to add one, especially, you know, secondhand at a price point that I was able to swallow. I did want to talk quickly also about the durability of the bag, since I did just recently use this for a trip. London was very, very cold and wet and rainy, and I brought this out with me into the rain and everything. I was really careful about the handle, but other than that, I feel like this leather, it's like a grained leather. It was very good in the wet, you know, in rainy climate. So I think that this bag is very durable. It also does have feet, so I wasn't afraid to, you know, set it on like tables and chairs and everything like that. So yeah, overall I'm just very, very happy with the Louis Vuitton Capucines BB. Like I was saying in the unboxing video, I'll briefly mention it here. I don't know if I would pay full price for it in store because it does get very expensive. I think after tax the BB size is like $6,000, which I just think is crazy, especially for how cheap or how much less expensive you can get it on the secondhand market. If you're not like super picky about colors and stuff, like you can find these Capucines BB for like 2,000 something on the secondhand market, which is like a third of the price in store. So yeah, if you are looking for this bag and you know you are open to colors and styles and stuff, I highly suggest that you check out the secondhand market. All right, so that was all for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. What did you guys think of my little Louis Vuitton collection? I know compared to a lot of luxury YouTubers out there, mine is very, very small. I think I only had like 6 items or something. But I'm very happy with my collection. I've narrowed it down quite a bit, and these pieces I do feel like are just very classic and definitely my style, so I'm very happy to have them in my collection. Let me know what your favorite Louis Vuitton piece was, either from my collection or maybe from yours. I would love to know in the comment section down below. And yeah, so hopefully, like I said, that handbag collection will be coming soon. I will be sure to update you guys once it is live. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!